In the summer, I'm able to run all this stuff, my computer, TV, cook. If it's cool out and I don't have to run my AC, I have tons of power. I have 1500 watts. This is gonna be the 2-year update for my window AC that I installed in the door. It's a Midea inverter AC, same design as a mini split, the most efficient window AC that I could find. 2.5-year update on my AC install. Give you more light. Pikes Peak Hill Climb started 1 year before 24 Hours of Le Mans. Put on my shirt for you. I installed this Midea air conditioner, Midea window AC. It has a unique design. With its U-shape, you could close the windows on the AC. It's essentially a mini split system, except for you don't have to charge it. It works out of the box. Take the air conditioner apart some and make a smaller hole in my door. And if there's any problem, I can weld it back together or just get a new door. For $350 was advertised, quietest AC ever made. It's on right now. You could probably hear the birds outside. Cool features are this remote, and it works with smart speakers. Google, turn off air conditioning.
Sorry, it looks like Midea Air is unavailable.
It was working when I made my smart home video perfectly. There's really cool truck ACs that are becoming popular and 12-volt rooftop ACs. If I got another van, I would still go get this exact same air conditioner. I love it so much because it's so quiet. At $700, this may be the air conditioner that every nomad has been waiting for. More later. I'll put a link in the description to that truck mini split becoming really popular. Look at that SEER rating. Really important for us off-grid people. Or you can just have so many solar panels that it doesn't even matter. Way more electricity than you can use. I don't even really need a vent. I have one underneath the van. It's cooler underneath. I hate the way vent fans look on the roof. I wanted a nice clean roof. The ceiling is so close, it's hard to not look at it all the time. So I wanted the ceiling to look really nice. My priority is for it to be quiet inside because this is supposed to be a creative studio. Also quiet outside. You have to get pretty close to the van to even hear that the air conditioner is running. Oh, why didn't you get a roof AC? Would you rather in a part of the van that's replaceable or cut a hole in one of the biggest, not to mention the roof higher, you might hit the AC. I have thin solar panels, so I'm completely factory. Fit anywhere that a factory ProMaster can fit. The air conditioner in the back is negligible on added drag to my aerodynamics. I did end up adding a fan. A lot of experimenting over the last 2.5 years. Blowing across the van and slightly up helps because I don't have solar panels or a heat shield. That's the best way to do it, but I'm trying to be stealth. I really love the simplicity of the BougeRV 500 watt walkable roof deck, SIGs, copper, indium, gallium selenide panels. They're not silicone, it's a new type of solar. At least 50% of people could benefit from using this technology. More durable than any thin film panels. A lot of people talk about how thin film panels don't last, but new SIGs panels have been used by the military for 10 years. A little over 1,000 watts of panels will probably keep your air conditioner running, watching TV, doing a lot of things. 3,000 watts of panels to live off grid. Wondering like, what does it take? 3,000 watts of panels is gonna give you a lot of juice as long as the sun's coming out. Because the sun's not always coming out, 50 kilowatts of power, and 25 is a huge amount. But if you're really trying to guarantee that you don't run out of power, basically an electric car worth of power is gonna get you by a long time. Depending on your usage, that's the thing too. Some people use hardly any electricity. There's people like me that are trying to live normally, not conserve at all if possible. 50 kilowatts of power, 3,000 watts of solar. You're not even thinking about power. You could probably be running a welder, charging an electric car. So you can produce a lot of power with solar panels. But eventually your battery's charged. I always get to that point and I have 7.5 kilowatts, especially in the summer. Still be charging, but I'm at 100%, so I can't take any more charge. Since summer started, AC's been running almost nonstop. I don't turn off my hot water heater. Every day I'm getting to 100% charge. Lowest, I started a day because the AC was running all night. My battery got down to 70%. End of the next day, it was fully charged 100%. That's what 7.5 kilowatt hours could do. That's 12 volts, 630 amp hours. I have a 400 watt array. What most people have just on their roof and all they have sitting here in the van, ready to deploy anytime I feel like I need to get a real good boost. I want to be able to charge from the sun just as fast as I can charge if I plug into an AC outlet. It takes about 1500 watts of panels to achieve that, because you don't actually produce 1500 watts. Over half that, and in the winter, possibly less than half that. Sunny days only. A dark, cloudy day, you'll be producing a tenth of what the panels are capable of. Pouring rain, not be making any electricity at all. That's why it's so good to have as many panels as you can possibly have. My dream is to have 10,000 watts of portable panels. You hear it turning on? It's on auto temperature right now. Yeah, it's on. I love this thing. Best AC ever. I would love to try a DC air conditioner. An AC that goes over the window. A small split system. 8,000 BTU, I think, is the lowest you want to go. But it would be nice to have a small AC system that you could put in a car. While making this video, I discovered the AC that I was trying to invent. It could be ran over any window, even a small car. Throw some foam in the crack of the window like a pool noodle and you're good to go. Any device over 100 watts, I prefer AC because they work better and you don't have to run thick copper cables. The condenser portion of the AC must be outside for it to operate at its best. Any air conditioner that uses hoses will not be as efficient. Cover all the windows. So much better if you cover them from the outside as far as heat. You can't see the condensation forming. Gives away that there's somebody in there. 145, sun is blazing. Got 96% battery, 80 degrees every day. This is important to note. The nighttime temperatures are in the 50s. That's really beneficial for saving power. AC at night, further away from being able to get 100% charge during the day. Drilled a hole in my AC and I have it at an angle. No matter how the car's parked, water will be able to run and drip out away from the van. How I'd like to have that is a hose to run over near the gray water tank. OCD thing, it's not even a big deal. I don't plug in. I haven't plugged in to charge since the last time it rained, which was a couple months ago. This new array I have down here, the 400 watt array I was telling you about from BougeRV, glass panels to use as portable. All the folding and kickstands, it's really annoying if you're having to put them out often. 200 watt, 9 bus bar glass panels barely fit in the van. This extra array to deploy, point them directly at the sun. Anytime there's any kind of deficit, and I haven't even had to put them out most days. Panels are kind of big. I would have rather gotten 3 of the 130 watt briefcase panels. The same thing, but they fold in half. Simpler than having 4 folds. 4 panels that fold is so annoying. I would say don't ever get a panel like that, unless it's 400 watts. Nothing beats the SIGS portables. I can't wait for BougeRV to come out with a 400 watt SIGS portable panel. Cold air right now. Let me take you over to the inverter and see how much power it's drawing. I think it's on high. There's a hole. I cut a notch out of the bed space to blow all the way up to the ceiling. Cold. Stand up, it's suddenly warm. Thermometer here. Once it gets to 90 degrees, it's a little too hot. Turn on the AC. For the skylight, I used the cutout. Ignore that I haven't stained the ceiling yet. I'm gonna get to that. Once I do that, this thing is done. It will never be done. It's like a heater. You can't even hold your hand on it for very long. Probably more than 1,000 watt heater. Any idea to hold just a slight bow? It wants to be flat. Let me know if you have an idea.
Probably likely to find.
Oh, shoot. If you missed my last video about if this happens to you where you get stuck and you can't get in, on the back part of the door right here, you'll hear a click. In that last video, was you gotta pull on this after you do the click, pull on this real firm. Barely pulling on it. It's gonna happen every time. Well, not every time. See, I didn't pull hard enough. There you go. On sprinters, works on them all.